Good afternoon, everyone. This is BremSter, and now the final puzzle in this set of Sudoku U puzzles. This is Point Whisper by CrystalRose. And again, I don't know if CrystalRose is coming from zetamath's Art of Sudoku class or FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards' Puzzles and Paradoxes class, and it really doesn't matter. Sudoku U has grown. And it's kind of cool to know that universities are kind of embracing this sort of thing when they're presented the opportunity to teach logic and critical thinking. It's just a wonderful thing. So let's have a look at this puzzle, and then I don't know what I'm going to solve tomorrow. It'll be interesting. So although for me, it's going to be a few days before I'm recording. So normal Sudoku, arrow, and German whispers rules apply. Okay, so normal Sudoku rules is in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. German whispers lines. Green lines in the grid are German whispers lines. You already said that. Adjacent digits along the line must have a difference of at least 5. So any two cells connected by a green line, directly connected by a green line, must have a difference of at least 5. Arrows. There are circles in the grid with attached arrows. True. Digit in the circle is equal to the sum of the digits on the attached arrow. So the sum of these two goes into the circle. Digits are allowed to repeat along the arrows as normally allowed by other rules. Okay, sure. So it would be possible for those to be the same digit. This really does feel like it's the people who've written these rules are being graded on word count. But please write a 750-word essay. If I write a 500-word essay and then pad it, then I save myself some time. No? Anyway, that doesn't save time or effort for your reader. Anyway, I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So I really should just color the line. So one of the things we can say, and I'm going to start on the edge with purple, is anything on, you can never put a 5 on a German whisper line because anything 5 different from 5 is going to be 0 or less or 10 then higher. I've said this a lot today. I said anyone who's watched my channel repeatedly will have heard me say this hundreds of times. But it's still true. And if someone is new to the channel, they won't have seen this. But this means that any digit on a German whisper line is going to exist in one of two states, below 5 or above 5. And any digit that is below 5 isn't 5 different from any other digit below 5. So a digit adjacent to anything below 5 must be above 5, and anything adjacent to a digit above 5 must be below 5 because the digits above 5 are too close to each other. So if this is below 5, this is above, and if this is above, this is below. Either way, it is in the other state. And then what is adjacent is back to the original state of below or above. And these will continue to alternate. These will be green, this will be purple, this will be green, this will be green, this will be purple, this will be green. Actually, there's 4 of a single type there. That's interesting. This will be green. This will be purple. These will be purple. This will be green. Now, this here, right, so I know what green is. Green is high because this digit here could not be high. So these are either all low or all high. And because these are all low or all high, if these were the low digits, this would have to be a 6 or better. And if this was higher, 6 or higher, this would need to be above 11 or higher, and that doesn't work. So green becomes the high digits and purple becomes the low digits. Okay, so because this has, and these are all the low digits. So these are all high digits. And this is a high digit because 5 plus any digit is high. So these are low, these are high, these are low, and these are high. Okay. So what can I tell from that? So what can I tell from that? So these are from 1, 2, 3, or 4. This can't be a 4 because I can't put 2 digits next to the only thing next that can go next to a 4 is a 9, because it's the only digit from 1 to 9 that is 5 away. Similarly, 6 can only go next to 1, and both of these see each other, so they can't be the same digit. I can have a 4 in one of those because those could be the same, or those could be the same. Now, in here, right, there's a 4 in one of those, because one of these are 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't put 4 there, or all 3 of those would have to be the same, and it's the same here. All of those would have to be 9. So there's no 4 in these. These could be 3s if those were the same and that was the other 8, 9. If these were 8, 9, this could be a 3. So I'm still not sure about that. But I do know these are now 1, 2, 3. So this isn't 9, because this can only be now plus 1, 2, 3. This is 6, 7, or 8. And if this is 6, 7, or 8, these can't be 4, and this is a 1, 2, 3 triple. That's cool. But 4 is in one of those two. I'm not sure there's a limit on these being 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I could put 2 1s there, I could put 2 1s there. But that is going to put 1 in either of those. Because if there's a 6 here, there's a 1 here. If there's a 6 there, there's a 1 here. If there's a 6 there, there's a 1 here. There's a 6 there, there's a 1 here. So either way, one of those two is a 1. So I can't put 1 in either of those two. There is a 1 in one of those two. This is 6, 7, or 8, because I can't put a 9 on an arrow. This is 7, 8, 9, because it has to be higher. The maximum difference between these is 3. This is 1, 2, or 3, meaning that is a low digit. Oh, that line could... Okay, this is a design problem. If you are going to have something like this where the line doesn't pass all the way through, it goes into behind an arrow circle and stops, make the inside of your arrow circle either partially or fully transparent. That was too easy to miss. That is an alternating color. That is low. So this arrow ends in a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, it definitely can't end in a 1 or a 2 because there's multiple digits here. Now, if this is 3, these would all be 1, and that doesn't work. So this is a 4. Now, how does that work? The minimum I can put here is 1 and 2, which is 3. So this is a 1, this is a 1, 2, and the 1 here makes that the 2 and that the 1. So this can't be 1. Oh, these are both low. So this can't be 1, 2, or 4. So that's a 3, meaning these are 8 and 9. And the 4 here, of course, means that's the 9 and that's the 8, which means this isn't an 8. This is a 6 or a 7, which means that's not a 3. There's no 3 here. There's no 1 here. There's no 3 here. But these are all low. So these are both high. And these are both low. Yeah, that too easy to miss. If the inner circle of this arrow had been partially or fully transparent, that would have been visible, much more visible. Same here. I mean, this one is more visible because the line continues out. This one, if it had passed all the way through, you might have been better. Or just make the inner circle, the inner part of the arrow semi or partially transparent. Okay. So this, no, this could be a high, right. I was about to say this has to be a high digit, but that's not true. It could be a 5, but even if it is a 5, that can't be a high digit. That has to be a low digit, because similar to what I did here, if this, it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, minimum 5. And if this was 5 or higher, then this would need to be 10 or higher, and it can't be. So that is a low digit. So these are from 2, 3, or 4. Because they can't be 1. 1 is up here. I wonder if there's something. Oh, yeah, there is something about this arrow because these are a 1, 2, 3 triple. So what are the minimum digits I can put on there, which are 4 and 5, and the 4, 5 are also the maximum I can put on there to make that a 9, which means that is not a 9. So these are 6, 7, 8 because they are high digits that aren't 9. I can't put 6 here because then both of these would have to be 1. This is now 1, 2, 3. I can't put 4 on it because if I put a 4 here, this would need to be a 9, and it can't be. This, that could still be a 4, I think. But these are all high digits. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are all high digits. So these are 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 8 or 9 there. So this is a 6, 7. There's no 9 there. So 9 is in one of those two. It's a 6, 7 pair. So this is 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 2, or 3 and is a low digit. And it's not 1 because of the 1 looking down. So this is a 2, 3 pair. This is a 1 taking 1 out of there, which means this can't be 6 anymore. One of those has to be a 3. So that can't be 6 or 7. That's 8 or 9 only. But 9 is, where's 9 in this box? It's not in those. It's not in those. So 9 is in one of those two. So this is an 8. So there's no 8 in either of those. This is a 6, 7, 9 triple. This is an 8. So this now isn't an 8. It's 6, 7, or 9. And it's not 6 because it can't go next to a 1. So this is a 7 or a 9. This is 6, 7, or 9, but it could be 6 if both of those are 1. So 8 is in one of these two. How have I not got these further? Well, this is, oh, there's no 9 here. So this is a 6, 7 pair in the bottom. So these are 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are low digits. No. Wow, okay. This can't be a 3 though, because it has to be next to a 6 or a 7. In fact, one of these is a 6, so that's the 1, and this is a 2, 3 pair. And that allows either of those to be the 6. But it means that whichever 2, 3, there is a 2 or a 3 down here. Is it this? So this is 5, 6, 7, or 8. It can't be 8 because 8 would need this to be a 1 to get this to 9. And this has to be, this is 7 or 9 because the minimum this could be is 5, 2, which means this is minimum 7. It can't be 8. So this is 7 or 9, which is a high digit. That's a 7, 9 pair. So this can't be 7. That's interesting. So this is either 6 or 8. If this is 6, this is, and this can't be a 6 because this can't be a 1 anymore. This is 2, 3, 4. It can't be 4 because these would both need to be 9. But that means this is the 8, which puts 8 in one of those two by Sudoku, because these two 8s force it into the top row, and that 8 knocks it out of there. One of those two is an 8. So these are 1, 5, and 6. That's weird. This can't be a 3. Oh, no, it's 6, 3. That does still work. But 4 is in one of those two, which means 4 is up here. Have I missed something really powerful in here? Six is in one of those two because of this 6, 7, 8, 9, and that can't be 6 and that can't be 6. 6 is in one of those two, which means 6 isn't in one of those. So we still know that one of those is 1. Six is in one of those two. Right, sorry, this can't be 6. I think this would be easier if these lines were visible through the arrows. This can't be 6 because it's next to two things. This is the 7, this is the 6. The 7 can't be next to 3, that's the 2, that's the 3. 3 can't be next to 7, that's the 9. This isn't 6 or 9, that's the 7 because there's already a 6 or a 9 in the row. Okay, so that got me something, maybe. So this makes this is the 2, and I can take 2 out of all of these. That means this is the 4, this is the 3, this is the 1. That takes 3 out of here and out of here. This is a 1-2 pair. This takes 2 out of here. That's still not resolved. This can't be 4, 5. So this can't be 4. If this was a 4, this would have to be a 5, 9, and that's broken here. This cannot be the 4. This is the 4. This is a 2, 3 pair now. Which doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh, this can't be a 1 anymore. So this can't be an 8 anymore because this would need 8, 1 to be a 9. So this is 6 or 7. If this is 7, this not being able to be a 1 means this can't be a 7 because this would need to be 6, 1. So this is 8 or 9, which still allows that to be a lot of stuff. It's 1, 3 or 4. 4, 9 here. 6, 3 or 7, 2 still seems possible. If this is 8, this is 6, 2. 1, 3. That's all okay, I think. So this is 6, 7 or 9. We know 8 is in one of those 3. No. Oh, this 4 is next to this 9. That one's on me. Which puts 9 right here, which is a high digit, which makes this 7, which means these are the minimums of 5 and 2, making that the 3. The 5 looks down, making that the 4 and that the 5, the 4 being a low digit. This is now a 6, 7, 8 triple for the column, making that the high digit, which means this is the 9. There's a 5 in one of those, so this is a low digit, which means, well, where's 4 in this column? It can't be here because this can't be a 9. So this is the 4. The 5 comes out of here, but the 7 looks down, making this the 6, this the 7. That looks up, making this the 1. This is the 6. So that's the high, that's the low. The 1 looks down, making this the 3, this the 2, this the 3. And these are 1, 2, and 5. There's no 1 there. There's no 2 there. Oh, there's no 5 there, and this has been low. Yeah, there's no 5 there. This is 1, 2. Give me a 1, 2 pair. So this is 6, 7, 8. So let's look at this triple, because it's 3, 5, 6. And there's no 3 in any of those. So that's the 3, looking down, making that the 2, which still allows that to be anything. But the 2 looks across, making that 5, that 1, that 2, that 1. There's no 1 here anymore. That could be a 6. I was wondering if I had to put 6 in one of those two, forcing these, but this could still be a 6. This 2 makes this 3. 1 is right here. 2 is right here by Sudoku, because of 2's looking into the box. So this is a triple. 4, 5, 6. There's no 6 here. 3 is a low digit, by the way. I saw that while I was scanning. So 6 is in one of those two. These are 4, 5, and 9. There's no 4 there. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, and 7 go into those. And the 2 looks up, making that the 7 and that the 2. So that's the high digit, that's the low digit. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. 4 is in any of them, but 8 isn't there. 5 I'm not sure about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 go into those, giving me a 6, 7 pair in the column. Oh, this 3 makes that 4, which makes that 9, which is 2 plus 7, and that takes the 7 out of there. The 4 makes this 5, which means that's 9 and that's 4. The 9 is the high digit, the 4 is the low digit. These are 5 and 8. But in this column, the 4 and the 5 come out, making that the 8, which is a high digit. The 7 makes that 6 and that 7. Both of these are high digits. This is 4, 5. This is 6 or 8 because of the 4, 5 already in the row. This, by the way, is low. So the column needs 4, 5, 6, 8, but there's a 4, 5 already in the row. So this is 6, 8, meaning this is not 6. So I've got a 4, 5 pair in the column now. Oh, but the 5 means that's the 4, that's the 6. The 6 is a high digit, the 4 is a low digit. The 4 looks up, making that the 5 and that the 4, that the 4, which is a low digit. I think I can get rid of the colouring now, actually. Let's finish it. I'm close to the end of the puzzle. So these are 3 and 5. This 5 makes this 3, which is the low digit. This is the 5. The 9 comes out of both of those. Keyboarding into the right mode is interesting. 9 comes out of there. This is the 9. This can't be the 6 because it's next. Staying in the right mode is tricky. 6 comes out of there because it can't be next to 2. So this is the 6. Okay. The 7, 8, of course, makes this the 5, so this becomes the 8, which is the high digit. The 6 looks up, making that the 5, and that the 6, which is the high digit. The 7 comes out of there. This isn't a deadly pattern. I've missed something. 6, 7, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8. One of Oh, 3 can't go next to 7. That's 8. That's 6. That's 7. That's 7. That's 8, which makes that 6, and that's 8. And that is the solution of the puzzle. 22 minutes and 30 seconds. Possibly faster if I hadn't missed this and this. The one I did down here, that's completely on me. But again, I'm not worried about speed too much, but it felt like that having the lines hidden, like making your German whisper lines on the digits invisible, when you make it that the circles of your arrows hide your lines as a choice, I don't like it. Yeah, make them either semi or fully transparent so that people can see those lines. I think that is a critical thing that setters should do. But the puzzle itself was very cool. I loved the shape of the lines and the interactions of the lines and the arrows. Incredibly fun. Thank you, CrystalRose, for the puzzle. Thank you to all of the students and to the lecturers. I don't remember the names of the students of the other puzzles, but I do know the lecturers were zetamath, FullDeck, and Missing a Few Cards. And as I've said, in the description below, there is a link to zetamath's YouTube channel where he solves puzzles and investigates Sudokus of very different natures, and to FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards website where they post puzzles that they have created. So very, very cool stuff. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.